we going from natural to relaxed today. So if you want to see how she got here, stay tuned. So say hey to my girl Nisha. Today she decided to relax her natural hair after 7 months of being natural. First of all, she has like a whole lot of growth for 7 months, and she just realized that being natural was not the lifestyle for her, and that is totally okay, and I was so excited to do this relaxer for her. So step 1 is to gently detangle. You want to make sure you're doing it very carefully, very gently, not to disturb the scalp. And the best way to prep your natural hair for a relaxer is a week or two prior to the application. You want to just wash and blow dry the hair. That way it's blown out, stretched out, doesn't really need to be detangled too much during the application. So it took me a while to detangle her hair, and that was totally fine because I wanted to make sure I did this right and I didn't irritate her scalp. Because if the scalp is irritated prior to a relaxer, it would definitely burn and sting, and you just do not want that. So I'm just detangling her hair and putting it into twists. So moving on to step 2, I'm protecting her hairline and scalp with this protective gel. This is a very important step when doing a relaxer because a relaxer is a very strong chemical. So doing this step is like number 1 on the list. If you do not have protective cream, you don't want to do a relaxer. So step 3 is application time. There's 2 different types of relaxer applications, which is virgin and retouch. Virgin is your first time getting a relaxer, and retouch is when you're just applying it to that new growth on the roots. So with her virgin relaxer, I'm applying it to the cold zone. That's basically like the mid shaft of the hair. You don't want to apply it directly to the roots, and you don't want to apply it directly to the ends. And I'm going to tell you why. So near the roots generate the most body heat. Even with color, you don't want to go directly on the roots because that part will process the quickest. If you apply a relaxer directly to the root, that will overprocess the hair and cause it to break off. The ends of the hair are the oldest parts of the hair. So applying a relaxer there is just not a good idea because that's the most fragile part, and that will cause breakage as well. So step 4, I can proceed to put the relaxer on the roots and bring that down to the ends. It's a good idea to put the relaxer to the edges last because that's a soft, delicate place with fine hairs that you do not want to overprocess. So step 5 is to smooth the relaxer with the back of the comb or a wooden stick. You do not, I repeat, do not want to comb through a relaxer. That is like the most cringiest thing in the world to me when I see somebody comb a relaxer through. That will irritate the scalp really bad and cause burning. Putting a comb to this strong chemical tool can also snap the hair and break it off, so you definitely want to avoid using a comb. So step 6 is to let the relaxer process for 10 minutes or less. Hers only had to sit for about 5 minutes, barely even that, because like I said, relaxers work very quickly, so you don't need to keep it on there for too long. Step 7, you want to neutralize the hair until the soap becomes white. If your soap is still pink, then girl, that relaxer is still in there. Keep on shampooing. Step 8 is to deep condition. I really like this product because it helps to restore the hair back to its normal pH balance after you chemically process it. The pH scale ranges from 0 to 14. A hydroxide relaxer is all the way up there at a 13. Our hair is all the way down there at a 5. So restoring the pH balance after any type of chemical process is definitely important to go ahead and restore those bonds that have been broken. So a lot of people like to say that you cannot have healthy hair with the relaxer. So I'm going to argue with that a little bit and give y'all a little facts. So a chemical is a chemical. There's no way around it. There's no way to pretty it up. You know, it's a harsh chemical. We're going to be real about it. But that's the cool thing about science, because there are products that are formulated to kind of like normalize those chemicals. It's all about the products you're using, the care you're taking with your hair. You can definitely achieve healthy hair in any state, whether it be natural, relaxed, permed, colored, texlax, whatever. Y'all, I ain't gonna even lie, I love me a good relaxer, but the point is that we have the freedom to choose what we want to do to our hair and how we want it to look, and I just think that's really cool how science plays a huge part of that. So step 9 is to rinse and apply your leave-ins. I really love this keratin and green tea reconstructor. It helps to restore the hair after chemical services and color and all of that. And I also use my HTO leave-in conditioner, and this just helps to protect the hair from heat and helps to further moisturize the hair. So step 10, this is my last step, and I'm just going to blow dry, trim, and style. Here is the blow dry and flat iron I used, and of course I have all the products listed below for you guys so you can check them out. And here's a little tip to lay them edges. This even lays like the kinkiest of edges, y'all. I swear by this technique. But just putting that mousse on there lays down the edges and avoids the need for edge control at the end, and this gives like a nice smoother finish, and it actually holds the edges down and keeps them in place. Yes, girl, her hair was laid. Like, we both loved the results. Her relaxer came out so good. I'm so happy I got a chance to do this video because I just wanted to show you guys that you can definitely achieve healthy hair with the relaxer. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Leave your questions if you have any below. I'll try my best to get back with you, and I will talk to y'all in another video.